Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. So today we are doing a small little modern home that I sort of came up with while I was away. I kind of wanted to do a house that had some glass windows that went all the way down from the roof to the bottom floor. So this is what we are working on now. So it has windows on all three sides and there is a little attic space as well at the top, and it kind of is a house that you would have the Sims have sort of been traveling a lot in the world, so there is rather some like travel influences and all sorts of cool and fun stuff within the house itself. And it also includes some of the new free update stuff that we got recently. So we have the sliding doors, which are very cool. I am very happy that we got those in, and I've used them on the back for this tiny little conservatory-esque type of thing that I made. I don't know why I made it that small, but I was going with the small theme, so everything is very compact, very sort of utilizing the space as much as we can. So there is 3 bedrooms, one of those is in the roof, and we have 3 bathrooms as well. There's quite a lot of things in this house considering how small it is, and we do a bit of landscaping at the back as well. And we're going for a very clean sort of looking sort of base, and then using the sort of some of the wallpapers further up and the furniture to kind of give it that personality and style as well. So just figuring out the layout and just sneak in a little bathroom behind the stairs there. So we have gone for, I went for the grey shiny city living like basketball floor because I thought that looked pretty cool. And then on the outside I used this really bright blue that just caught my eye and thought it was a very nice little pop of colour to use on the glass bits that stick out. And then we've got a tiled sort of very modern classy exterior brickwork type of thing. I used the sort of jutting out modern windows right at the top there in the loft, just so it kind of made the loft space a bit more enclosed, a bit smaller looking, and sort of that it was an extra added on bit later on in the build. And then we have used some of the Jungle Adventure wallpapers, especially for the kitchen and the bathrooms. They use that funky new leaf wallpaper that we got for one of the bedrooms, and they use one of the variants for the upstairs as well. So this is the kitchen. We're going for a very jungle adventure-y sort of theme to go with the idea I had with the type of Sims that live in here. So I kind of brought in the blue from the outside for the appliances as well, and I thought it looked very cool against the creamy colours, especially as we want to bring in a lot of colour from the actual walls and stuff, because they're not very colourful at all. And you can also pick up the blue and stuff from the plates that are in the cupboard. And then I kind of didn't want to make an island area, so I thought I'd use the little painting bench side table that we have here and turn that into a little place where you would realistically be able to prepare food, but we put some of the industrial seats underneath so you could kind of use it as a breakfast bar area. And I use pops the new plant as well, which I am living for, in the little corner there. I had to scale it down because the throngs go through the wall, and I know it annoys me and some other people when the plants clip through the wall, so I kind of had to scale it down. And we've got a little dining table as well next to the conservatory area. I popped in the new seats as well because I thought they would be something they might have picked up along the way on their journey, and popped the TV under the stairs just to keep it all space saving. And it took me ages to find a little bench to put in the window area because I thought that'd be a very nice place to go and sit and relax if you're not watching the TV. And then we've got one of the A-frame bookcases next to that as well. And we also put in the new paintings that have the little tapestries and stuff, which I thought complemented nicely the little rug, which is from Laundry Day. So we've gone for lots of sort of handmade rugs and sort of craft furniture and all that type of stuff in this build. And I added a few plants and stuff in the conservatory, but I obviously had to make sure that there was a space for the Sims to get out. And then the bathroom here had the window still into the conservatory, so I took that out, and there was a perfect little nook to put the shower in. So there is a downstairs shower if there is you have a few Sims in here and everyone needs to get ready at the same time. And then on the landing we have the same nook, so I thought it'd be a nice space to put in a office area. So I put the big bookshelf from City Living kind of over the table as though it's built in, and then I thought that was quite a nice space saving feature. And then we've got the first bedroom, which is kind of a teen-ish bedroom or a young adult kind of room. So we're kind of gone for the darker woods, making it very like jungle adventure-y type of room with some potted plants. And we've got some of the pastel variant of the suitcases, and we've got the suitcase with the books on it. And I went for a very plain bed because I was like, we don't need to add in too much other patterns in this room because the wallpaper is doing it for us. And then I added some of the prints and some maps and stuff, and trying to make it look as though it's very travel orientated. They might have been like want to be an adventurer or an archaeologist when they're older, so they've kind of gone all out in their room and styled it as though they have already been off on their little adventures as well. I put a little stool under the table, so it's kind of a makeshift desk, so it was thin enough to fit in the L-shaped room. And then this is the kids' bedroom, which is like the complete contrast to the room next door. And I imagined the child was like, I need my own clean space, so they've gone for a very black and white theme, which is probably a bit peculiar for a child to go with, but I did pick that funky wallpaper to kind of jazz it up a bit. We got a few bits of blue and stuff, but I thought they might have the clean trait or the neat trait and want everything to be kind of perfect, and whereas the rest of the family kind of are more free and sort of expressive in how they decorate the spaces. And then I was having difficulty with fitting in where I wanted the double bed to go, because this is supposed to be the master bedroom floor, and we matched the pink with the pink wallpaper as well, which I didn't actually know it came in a pink and white variant, which I quite like, because it's not too over the top. And I kind of put it in that position at the moment. I do put it back there afterwards because I tested out whether you could actually use the bed, and you couldn't the way I had it, because it was blocked by the fence, because it was a bit of a tight squeeze. And we've got a little dressing area down one end, and we've got a little study area down the other. So there's a little bookcase and a tiny little desk, and kind of added some of the cats and dogs paintings that kind of were about adventuring and all those sorts of stuff. So we don't actually have too many like paintings and stuff to do with adventuring, even though we got the jungle adventure stuff. It's kind of more the stone patterns and stuff up there. And that, in the upstairs we have a bathroom as well, which I furnish off camera. Now we're going to work in the back garden, so we're using the jungle adventure boards, rustic boards, which I thought worked well to contrast with kind of the modern colours. I put a lot of like jungly plants and stuff in the garden as well, to kind of things that they might have picked up along the way. And I wanted it to be slightly raised off the ground, so you've got a kind of transition between the house and the pool area and then into the garden, so it kind of all flows together. And I kind of wanted some privacy towards the like main road that we've got there, so there's only a wall on two of the sides of the garden, and then have some more privacy into the bathroom as well. I was like, let's put some of the draper plants down, and I thought that'd be quite cool, hanging over the pool area. So we have a seating area down here at the end, which uses some of the season stuff in the green, and I put a little shade up as well because that fitted in right at the back of the corner seat. And we have a few potted plants. We've got an old like rustic bench that's near the plant area, and we've got a barbecue bit as well, and a few broken pots and stuff that they've collected along the way just to add a bit of interest in the garden. So we've got a broken one in the plants itself, and then we've got a non-broken one next to the furniture as well. And also kind of mirror this on the front by having a little front porch area, which also meant that we could have some little beds that were sunken down, and kind of it was really difficult because the foundation was getting in the way, and sort of having trying to get the plants to be on ground level was a bit of a mission, and trying to not get them clipping through the windows and stuff was quite hard as well. We get there in the end. And off camera I did actually make a little pathway all the way to the back because I thought that it looked a bit strange not having one there, but we'll see that in the screenshots because I always think of stuff off camera, especially as we got this little wall of bushes as well. And I did put a few trees that kind of might have been there before the house was built, sort of thing. So they've got some trees that fit in with the area. So here are the screenshots. I hope you enjoyed this build. If you did, feel free to give it a like, and if you'd like to see any more builds, then feel free to subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.